there's something I'd like to talk about, and it is the inventory. Specifically an organization, not like what people have been wanting with like, oh, we need more inventory management and all that. No, we don't. We have plenty of inventory management. Plenty of early and late game inventory management. What we need to discuss that I feel like also doesn't need to be discussed, but I would like to because I saw a video from a uh, YouTube Shorts poster, or the YouTuber that posts YouTube Shorts, named Squeegeeful. I don't know who knows him or not, but there are lots of ways that I know of for organizing your inventory, including your hotbar, or what goes in your offhand or not. And I'm specifically talking about Bedrock Edition inventories, because certain items and stuff are used slightly different, and there's no attribute swapping like Java Edition. So that plays a role into inventory organization too. So the thing about my inventory organization, I don't know what anybody else's is, but I feel like mine is pretty well set up. This is mine. Obviously I have my armor. I switch between my chest plate and my elytra in this slot. My weapons are in the first slots here. My food is in the 2 slots here above each other. Silk Touch pickaxe is a main. Fortune pickaxe when I need it. Then a bow. And usually wind charges here. And then I would have my axe and shovel switch right here. And I would usually have a mace here. And I would switch the mace in with slot 5. And if I had my mace out, I would have my wind charges out, and vice versa. Wind charges and mace are always out at the same time. And then my chest plate and elytra will swap here. Firework rocket, empty space for like ender chests, crafting tables, and usually I have like a stack of torches here. Then ender pearls and water bucket will switch. And then I always have arrows in the top right. Crafting tables right here out of the way, and then a bundle with some random stuff like a blue egg for some reason. You know, maybe I could talk a little bit about inventory management, about how there's plenty of it and people don't need to be all over about how like, inventory management's terrible, we don't have anything to manage inventory early game. And like, and then we're looking at them like, then you don't play the game enough. Or something like that, I don't know. I don't know, those usually aren't my thoughts, I just want to talk. But, early game. Bundles. String and leather. It's that easy. Kill a cow. Kill a spider. It's that easy. Even for beginners, after a few Minecraft days, they'll learn how to fight, like kind of fight, for someone's very first time playing. And they'll eventually get a piece of string, and then they'll learn about bundles on their own, like how you can fit a lot of different types of items in there, and like if you have like a variety of flowers. If you're one of those types of players, then there you go, bundles are perfect. Another really good early game inventory management, or I guess thing, or well, I wouldn't say early game anymore. It's more like early mid, when you first get into the nether. When you get into the nether, you can get blaze rods for the first time. And with blaze rods, you can, and ender pearls, when you start getting a few of those, which you should have a couple by early to mid game, you can make ender chests. Now, ender chests, honestly, is enough. You don't even need shulker boxes. Ender chests in general are just really good. Like, you can put bundles inside ender chests. You can put a lot of stuff in ender chests. And that's the thing too, that like some people usually just ignore that fact. Like, some people are like, as soon as I get a shulker box, I'm gonna make an ender chest. Oh, make an ender chest as soon as you can. Let's see. I don't know what I want to do right now while I'm talking. What's in here? Okay. Wait, no. Oh, I need to go over here. Okay. And then for something like late game, you have shulker boxes, which you can also put bundles in. Guess what? You have bundles inside shulker boxes and shulker boxes inside ender chests. You know how much storage that is? That's insane. I don't know what else there is, like, storage wise, but it's insane. You have a lot. Plus, chests, super cheap. You can carry a few chests with you if you want, like going around and stuff. Or even, like, horses can't, but if you have, like, donkeys, mules, or llamas, they carry chests. You can just click on them with a chest and boom, there you go. More inventory space. Like for like when you're traveling like medium distances. Like a couple thousand blocks or so. Really good for storing stuff. Guess what? You can put bundles inside of there too. And everyone's here saying we need a backpack and all that. That's what shulker boxes are for. Like, or even ender chests. Those are what even ender chests are for. Not just that ender chest is a chest you could carry in your inventory and keeps all the stuff inside. It's transferable too. Like, I can place an ender chest right here. Look. There's my things. I break this ender chest. I come over here to my other one. Boom, there's all my stuff. Guess what? You can store your ender chest in your ender chest also, with bundles inside it, and bundles inside the shulker boxes. None of these shulker boxes have bundles inside them. That's about it when it comes to like inventory space. There's a lot you can do for inventory. And then something that actually helps a lot with inventory is having having a decent storage. Or even like specific items like discs specifically are in here. Except for, oh, that's where I put some of my blue eggs and brown eggs. Okay. Like, just play that right there. And then you have like chests with like some more personal belongings, like ominous banners that you just collect over time, or lodestone compasses, set of chainmail armor, ominous bottles, banners. Look at that, more bundles. And some blue ice I collected because I want to make ice highways eventually, which I need to make an ice farm for that, but I don't want to. Like even emerald ore, stuff that aren't renewable. Are they both stuck in here? No? Wait, where's my blue chicken? Is my blue chicken not in here anymore? Oh, there he is. Oh, another one. Sweet. Wait, did you pop an orange one? No, you didn't. Okay. Um, and like over here is gonna be all my wood types. The chests go in order for logs, leaves, saplings. Logs, leaves, saplings. Or you have birch, or no, oak, birch, spruce, jungle, pale oak, dark oak, cherry trees, mangrove, acacia, bamboo, and then the nether trees right here, all evenly spaced out. They grow the same way. Birch, like oak and birch, they grow the same way. Spruce and jungle, they could grow in 2x2. Dark oak and pale oak, they grow a short 2x2s. Mangrove and cherry, they branch out. And you got the ones that grow differently from the others, like from each other, but also from the others. Acacia and bamboo. And then the nether ones that I'm going to put in these chests, which I don't usually grab that much nether wood. Which actually I have a little bit over here. Let's see. You even have stuff like pots, decorated pots. You could just store a couple of like individual items. Like you could put like a whole ton of slabs in there, or like a couple of ender pearls, and you just break it and boom, you have it. What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, that's right. Some of the random nether wood I have in here. None in here. I have a lot of packed ice. I should turn that to blue ice. Wow. Went from a few stacks to just 3 packed ice. Holy moly. And if you're having trouble keeping stuff stored, do stuff like, if you have a lot of wood, place some leaves and fences, make your place look nice. Or like my sniffer pen over here. Plant a couple cherry saplings and use a lot of wood that you don't use that often on something that you'll keep there forever. Or maybe like, if you notice you have a lot of sheep and you're like, man, I want to get some wool, do something like this, making the Minecraft sign. I think I'll put warped on this side. Logs would go there. Technically, I think planks would go down here. Like, oh yeah, something like this. Like, okay, that's a lot of wool. I need to put that away somewhere. But like, you got like these plants and like leather and a couple extra food pieces just in case I run out of like golden carrots and apples. And you come down, and then you come down here. Look. Oak, mangrove, birch, bamboo, spruce, acacia, jungle, whatever was in there. Dark oak, pale oak, cherry. Whatever was in these, I could put warped wood in here, and then crimson wood in here. And then I have the resin stuff in here, and then I have the pale oak in here. Or pale moss stuff, but yeah. Wait, do I have those? I don't know. Wait, or is that all over here? Never mind. I don't... Why do I have ladders in here? Okay, and then the rest of these need to be filled out. Like, the previous world, I used to have an entire one of these filled out. But then back to like how I organize my own hotbar and inventory. I have bundles in the top corner, they're out of the way. I have like the stuff that you'll need once in a while right here. Water bucket, right there on the end. Oh no, you're falling. Bucket immediately. Fireworks right here. Chest plate right here. When you're done flying, just swap and look, you're protected as soon as you land. And as soon as you want to fly, equip and then fly. You want to chop down some wood? Here's your axe. Oh, you want to mine some dirt right away? There you go, shovel. Let's see. Oh, you got some mobs that you want to attack? Just a group of mobs you want to attack? Here, just go right through them. If you got a couple of mobs that are just a couple of them, just like crit. Some food here, extra food here. Silk touch pickaxe to mine the ender chest. Oh, okay, never mind. Silk touch pickaxe to mine just the ender chest, or like some ordinary stone. Since they changed stone cutters, you don't even need like a fortune pickaxe anymore except for ores. But also have it, bow right here, basically in the middle, next to all of my other essential stuff. Empty slot, put ender chest. I just put a single ender chest here, place it, break it, and then look, my slot's still empty right there. Same with the crafting table, just place a crafting table, place it, break it, boom. Arrows on the top corner right here, always being used. You can switch between water bucket and ender pearls. I always have a compass leading back to my home, even though coordinates are a thing, but I don't know. Just to be realistic, I guess. I got some more packed ice I could put in here. I don't know, I have beetroots in there. That's really about it. Like, and other stuff for inventory and storage management or organization, like iron farms. Specifically one on Bedrock Edition, being able to use the crafter. I should probably take those out. Put that in there. This automatically crafts into blocks. I already used a few stacks on beacons, but look at that. This is random junk. Like, see, dot your ender chests and crafting tables around. Or like over here. We have, this is Zombie Pigman Farm, built for Bedrock Edition. There's a trident killer in there. Look at that. Organization, you got gold, you got rotten flesh, gold ingots, rotten flesh, gold nuggets. Gold swords get burned away. That's my own design of a resin farm. This is my own design of a resin farm. Absolutely no like inspiration or anything. Just me knowing how redstone. Just me what I knew about redstone. I don't know when anything would spawn. Probably really soon. It is nearly daytime already. If one can just spawn real quick. Okay, well there's a piece right there. Basically, push this button, one side shifts, and then it shifts back. The resin falls down here into the water. Boom. You get about 17 each round. And guess what? I have a chest for this. Right over here, underneath my house. Oh wait, this is not underneath my house. Ignore that second set of netherite armor. I'm rich. But like, I come all the way over here. Resin. Boom. Inventory management is that hard. Chests are cheap. Mine a ton of trees. Mine like 100 trees and you'll be all good. Look over here. There's a creeper farm up there. That's a sugarcane farm. Inspired by IBX Toy Cat. Look at carrots. If you have a ton of carrots, might as well plant them all. Clerics. Overflow and rotten flesh and gold. And boom. Clerics. Get a ton of emeralds. Rotten flesh from zombie pigmen, rotten flesh from zombies, you get rotten flesh everywhere. Been in the caves a lot. Or inventory can't hold a ton of lava. Shulker boxes, lava farm, and dripstone farm. I do believe that is it. Talked about a couple random stuff. This is my normal survival world, by the way. This is mainly what I'm going to try to do. I'm not going to try to do anything professional. I'm just going to go casual all the time like I did here. And just like play for fun and stuff. Oh my god. Hate shields on Happy Cast. Especially the actions and stuff, actually. Shields with actions and stuff kind of suck. Everything else about actions and stuff is really cool. Shields just are bad. But happy gas are also nice too. If you have a lot of stuff, yeah, happy gas are nice. You have a lot of stuff. Attach a lead between the boat and the happy gas, and boom, there you go, like a chest boat. And guess what? That chest boat can have shulker boxes in it. Boom, there you go, aerial transportation. You're safe. Your stuff's protected. But very slow. Have a bunch of non-stackable items. Look at all this diamond horse armor. Have nothing to do because you're always gathering too many items? Make a horse stable or a horse training area. These are jump heights, up to 5.5 blocks. Horse stables for fast horses. Horses jump high, horses have a lot of health. You know, do stuff for fun so you don't have to worry about your inventory. Horse speed test. You can tell players about 7 blocks, like 7 point something blocks a second with speed 2. I have skeleton horses here. You know, ride a pig. Have a bee nest. Do some decorations. Have a 0-tick kelp farm. Or, better yet, plant not 1 6-beacon pyramid, not 2 6-beacon pyramid, wherever it is, there it is, but 8 of them, 100 blocks apart, making a 400 by 200 area. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, technically 500 by 1, 2, 3. No. Wait. Never mind. Yeah, 400. Yeah, 400 by 200 area with all 6 beacon effects. Unless your simulation distance is low, then like right here, For some reason, when I'm inside this area, all of my effects go away. I don't know why. But when I'm like out here, it doesn't. But when I'm on the little island here, it does. If you're also bored still, do some fishing all over here. AFK fish farm or manual fish farm. Have another happy gas or more skeleton horses. I think that would be it for this now, though. Like, to ignore your inventory a little bit, do something fun. Have a massive amount of cows or sheep. Or baby chickens. Or do something fun that I want to show you right now. Oh, I did not mean to use the firework. Okay. If I grab my secondary, I lost my first mace, which had density 5 on it. But, actually I could just keep that there. But something I really like doing, I'm gonna have to take out my spear for this. See, something else really fun that I've already posted on a short before. Boom. Wait, no. Boom. No. Come on. Can I please get it? There we go. Okay, I wasn't close enough to that skeleton. There we go. Why can't I... This would be a lot easier if I had wind charges. Hold on. This would be easier. No, it won't. What? Okay. Okay, I don't know. I can't do it right now. Bye-bye.